Hi, and welcome to City Happenings. I'm Mayor David Black. Our police department's school resource officers help out with the local school district's outdoor ed. And there are new principals in the school district. We'll introduce you to one of them. We'll also hear from the local artists currently featured in the City Hall's art gallery. Please enjoy City Happenings for the week of October 21st.
Thanks, Mayor Black. Our police have been involved with the school district's outdoor ed for several years, helping as a trust course, and that's something that's not easy for everyone.
People have fears. They have fears of heights or fears of climbing or whatever that fear might be. We all have something that we don't enjoy. But most of the kids, you just reinforce it. You let them sit back and watch 10 or 12 of their friends go up and do this, which builds their confidence. Well, if Tori can do it, I can do it. And that helps a little bit. Most importantly, you just got to reassure them that, I've got you on a belay rope. You can't fall, you can't get hurt. We've never had anybody injured in 13 years I've been here. So you're not going to get hurt either. And you just have to reassure them that all the safety precautions are in place. The worst that can happen to them is they're going to be a little nervous. Most of the kids you can talk, and sometimes they'll start up climbing that pole for that high course and stop. I want back down. You let them down. They'll watch a couple of people do it. I want to try it again. And if you can get them up that pole on that first obstacle, that first Burma Bridge wire, they'll do fine. But climbing the pole is the hardest part as they're leaving the ground. And a lot of kids, I think, have a fear of heights. There's other kids just climb up there and run across it like they do it every day. Once in a while, we get a student that just says, this just isn't me. It's not going to happen. And you don't want them going out of there with this traumatic experience that for the rest of their life they're going to remember how miserable outdoor ed was. So you want to push them to the point of, if they do it, that pride they'll have in themselves is immeasurable. Zip line doesn't require any effort or thinking on your part, and that's the biggest difference. The zip line, you're climbing a pole that's maybe 7, 8 feet off the ground. All they do is they hook you up, and all you do is step off that line, you ride, you come back, and then we help get you back off. When you have to go up on that high course, the Burma Bridge, the wire walk, the pole walk, when you have to do that, you have to think. And what happens when you're afraid is you get in that tunnel vision, and now the mind and the hands can't work together. And so when you get it going across that high course and you have to hook on another rope and take off a rope and lower that thing back down, there's thinking involved. And while it's easy to talk about and do when they're on the ground, once they get up about 28 feet in the air, everything goes into confusion. And so there's a fear factor. And I think a lot of the kids are afraid they're going to get up there and I won't be able to get my carabiner off, or I won't remember to lower the old one back down. I won't be able to, so they have a fear of failure more than they do the height. Where the zip line, it's just a no-brainer. Hook up, it's a ride. It's like being at Worlds of Fun or Disney World or someplace riding the rides. Where the Burma Bridge, the high course, it takes a little bit of work, physically and mentally.
One of the new principals in the school district is at Patriot Elementary, and she says you never stop paying your dues.
This is a tough job no matter what, no matter how long you've been in this role. There's challenges around every corner. But I feel great because Patriot is clearly an outstanding school. I'm surrounded by outstanding people. Kids are good, families are supportive, our student achievement is terrific. We're in a beautiful building, so I feel very fortunate to have landed in a great place. So things are good. Even though I've been in the district, every building has its own unique characters and qualities. And so I'm still learning a lot about Patriot, and I'm asking teachers all the time, what do you do next? The principal that was here before me, Mary Scarborough, who's just outstanding. And I could learn so much through her that I'm always asking folks around me, how did Mary do this? And tell me about that. And I always say, it will never offend me if you say, well, that's how Mary did it. Because she did it right. She raised the school literally from the day it was built. And so whatever she did, I'd like to keep doing. So I'm still learning those things. Moving into a new school, you have to establish trusting relationships. And we haven't had very much time together, so I'm still trying to build those relationships with my staff and with my families. And that doesn't happen right away. And over time, with more and more conversations, you learn to, hopefully they learn that I'm a trusting person and I want to have those ongoing conversations and do what's best for kids. And I can't do that without getting answers from other people and them offering ideas to me. So I think that's the biggest piece of it, is just continually building those relationships with those that I work with every day.
The currently featured artist in the City Hall Art Gallery likes this opportunity for local artists to show their work.
It's a wonderful addition to the City Hall. I feel very fortunate to have my art on display here. Papillion is my hometown. It's a city I love, and it means a lot to me that it values the local artists. I think it's amazing. It's amazing how much Papillion has grown. It still has so many traditional values, but we're growing. We're adding so much more to the community, and the city of Papillion has really reached out to artists, and to provide this space is a wonderful opportunity and a blessing. Making it known that there's a space or a display like this in the City Hall, I think that is very inviting to the residents of Papillion, whether they have a love of art or they want to start working on art and develop their art skills. This is something that they can reach for and work towards having their art on display for others to see and to share with others.
Thanks to everyone who made the Extreme 5K race a success. This is our newest event, and for the second year in a row, it was excellent. Without staff, volunteers, sponsors, participants, and supporters, this event wouldn't even happen. Thank you very much. And don't forget about our fall cleanup. That begins this Thursday, the 24th, and runs through Sunday, the 27th, from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day. Shredding service will be available Saturday, the 26th, from 9 a.m. to noon. All shredding will be done on site. Stay up to date with what's happening in Papillion. You can find us on Facebook, follow the City of Papillion on Twitter, or even watch our YouTube channel. There's also the new City app available from the Apple App Store and the Android Marketplace. And of course, information about all of our departments and programs is available on our website. For more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's Hotline at 402-827-1111. Thanks for watching.